Hello everyone, it's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. I'm here with a retrospection album, Christmas version. I've shared with you my original, the original version, a school version, and I can't remember what other version. But anyway, this one is a Christmas version. Retrospection 365 is marrying traditional 12 by 12 scrapbooking with what we all love about making mini albums. A lot of us love the traditional scrapbooking, cannot necessarily get into the making the mini albums, but love all of the interaction, the pockets, etc., etc. That's what retrospection is about. Retrospection 365. I'll link you all down below. Here's what you can do with this project if you want a Christmas version. All right, so the chipboard is not 12 by 12. This is an oversized chipboard. I sell this in my shop if you want, if you'd like to have it or you'd like to make one. And I also sell a core kit. And the core kit is the cardstock, the special things that I use to make this with. However, you don't need the core kit. You can make straight up cardstock if you want. I show you how to do that in the core tutorial. Most of these things are in video form. All right, so it's a workshop, so it's tutorial and video. You don't get one or the other, you get them both. So let me just show you this Christmas version. You got this gorgeous cover that you can do to make a layout, what we would do on a mini album cover as opposed to a 12 by 12 cover. You usually get that giant binder, right? This also has a closure, which is also relative to mini album making. There's hardware and a hardware closure, a strap, all this stuff, but I don't want you to focus on the hardware here, like, oh, where am I going to get that hardware? Where am I going to get this charm assembly? Don't focus on that because you can use any closure for this. All right, so let's not get excited about my closure. Although you can get this in my shop, I don't want you to think, oh, I have to have this to make the project. You do not. Again, you can do any closure. I'm not very good at selling my own stuff, right? Because I have this in my shop. But again, don't focus on that. So it opens up with this beautiful strap. The cover, the whole assembly, because this is a pretty heavy book, it's made with Tyvek. The construction is with not Tyvek. Back up. With Craft Text. This also is included in your core kit. But let's move on. So this one is courtesy of Yvette Claeys. She has her own YouTube channel. She made this one for me. To share with you all. It has pictures of her family in it. So if you look up Yvette Claeys, you will also find her YouTube channel, which is gorgeous stuff. She's a big fan of Paper Phenomenon projects, and I thank her so much for that. So here it is when you open it. Very similar to a mini album, you have the inside cover pocket, right? With a beautiful paper. You don't find this in a traditional 12 by 12 style album, which is typically a binder or a post-bound album. This binding here is my patented Hidden Hinge Plus binding. All right, and all of the pages are arranged to look like a layout. However, it is interactive just like a mini album. All right, so let me take you through it. It's a lot of talking. I'm going to talk a lot. So make sure that you press pause, grab a cup of coffee or whatever your beverage of choice is and come on back. All right. So here I incorporate a few new of my techniques into this, a few new page things. So I may call them out and you may not recognize them, but you will get everything in the workshop. Okay, I take you step by step by step by step on every single layout, on every single matting, on how I did everything. Okay, so I don't know what these papers are. It's a Christmas paper. And you guys will have to look that up on your own unless she told me in her little note. If she told me in her note, I will be sure to put it in the description box below. Otherwise, I don't know the paper collection. All right, so keeping in mind 12 by 12 in size, married with mini albums. So here we go. Here is what I would call an interactive layout. So this opens up here for journaling or a photo. These look like stationary photo mats, but they're not. They open up like so for a beautiful arrangements of photos here. This is a magnetized closure. I talk about magnets, all that good stuff in the videos. So this then comes down to reveal this beautiful photo arrangement that you see here, which I love. This is Yvette, by the way, which is so fabulous. She made this really fun with the smaller photos, which I absolutely love. It doesn't all have to be about 4x6s. However, this album will accommodate 8x10 and under. Okay, here just looks like a regular scrapbook page where you have the layering of pattern paper. However, there is a pocket here for added fun stuff. Okay, and there you have your traditional 4x6s. So that looks like a layout, but it's really interactive. It all peels away like an onion. All right. Keeping in mind with that mini album style, you have pockets with photo mats. Here is a sample of a photo mat. I love how she created the scene for us on what happened on Christmas Day when they were unwrapping their presents. I love it. All right. Keep in mind, I made Retrospection 365 a long time ago, a couple years ago. All right. So I have a playlist of all the Retrospection books. You'll be able to just go through the playlist and see them and watch them. So check it out. How fantastic. All right, so we don't have this completely full of photos, but there's plenty of photos in here for you guys to take a look at how this can look for you. This is my Cascade Parade page here, which opens up like this. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. It just kind of cascades to reveal some more pockets with extra fun stuff. You pull things out of here. I'm not going to pull everything out. These are blank photo mats. You get the opportunity to layer your pattern paper, and it also opens up. All right, which is so much fun. You flip for more photos, you flip for more fun stuff. Lots of photo arrangements, and just again, lots and lots of interaction. If that's not enough, it opens up like like so. Okay, opens up like so. And you have another arrangement of pockets, another pocket flap. You have a pull-out pocket here, and then you have this page style, which is very unique to Paper Phenomenon. All right, love it. And again, remember, I did this several years ago, so you may recognize these page styles, all right? And that's what we got here on the first page. I also want to call out that I made several page designs. I can't remember how many right now, but I gave you several page designs so that you can mix and match, not so that you can put every single page design in your book. If you put every page design in your book, it's just not going to be workable, guys. You never want to go over a 3-inch spine with those 1/2-inch gussets, which give you a 4-inch spine, okay? You really want to be careful with that. Anything larger than 4 inches, it's just not manageable. It's not very good for your binding system. It creates too much weight, and it's just going to mess up your book, okay? You have to really consider that. Sometimes I get questions from people, oh, I need 500 pictures in an album. I will never recommend one of my albums for 500 pictures. It's just not realistic. It's not functional, and you're going to wind up with a mess. All right, guys. So Yvette absolutely chose a few of my layouts. She didn't do them all. She did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. I would have even went with 5. I would have not even done 6. All right, guys. So just some information for you there, which is really, really important. And hopefully I won't miss anything. There's lots of stuff going on here. And I can't remember all of my page designs, so I may be picking to make sure that I get it right. So here on the back side, you're going to notice that there are some base pages, some pages that repeat themselves, and then the layout is what's different. Okay, so this opens up like, this is a layout. This opens up like so. Wonderful opportunities for pattern paper, photos, flat embellishments. I do not recommend three-dimensional embellishments in a book like this. I never recommend it, not even in a mini album. I just personally like flat embellishments. Photo areas is you create the scene on what you want to depict in this album, and then interaction with a pocket. Okay, and that's all hidden. You can close this up in all sorts of ways, and there's just so many layers to this, guys. So many layers. All right, so I showed you one interactive layout there with the base page. Here is a second interactive layout. At first glance, it just looks like a traditional 12 by 12 layout, but it is not. It opens up like so. Okay, and that's what you get. Places for photos or pattern paper. It doesn't have to be all photos. And then a pocket where you get to enjoy the pattern paper. All right, some different textures here with this glitter paper, which makes it really fun to look at. And I love the layering here. Just all of this that sticks out of the pocket, you do it up with your pattern paper. So just gorgeous. Again, this project is Retrospection 365. So this opens up like so to reveal this beautiful layout here of pictures and paper, embellishments if you want. And this one is stationary. However, I do give you the option to make this a pocket in the background. That's an option. All right. And you'll, oh, she actually did do it. There it is. See that? So you can add more pictures back there. You just have to be very selective on how many pages you pick, how many interactive elements, because you absolutely want it to be functional. All right, but you can make various book styles. They don't necessarily have to be just one style. You get a lot of bang for your buck here. You also get lots of matting techniques, book decorating, page decorating. So you will absolutely love that. Here's another large size pocket. Can you imagine all the pictures you can fit in here? Seriously, it is astounding how many pictures you can get in here. I love her use of pattern paper here, how she crossed over the design. I even love that she used a branding strip. How cute does that look? Traditionally, I would cut that off. I wouldn't even think about using it. So good job, Yvette. That is, I love it. Really wonderful. And then this page just for photos. Okay, and that closes up like that. And then you flip on. Did I miss? Oh, I missed stuff. All right, then this opens up again. Oh no, I showed you that. Okay, so going to the next page. Here is another interactive layout where there's hidden pockets here. All right, here are the hidden pockets and or flaps. All right, this is interactive. This pulls down to reveal the pocket. All right, perfect. Magnetized closures. There are the layering in the paper which is what you traditionally see in a scrapbook layout. Here, this would be the second layout, right? A double-sided layout. This is another flap with a pocket. Okay, love it. And then some more layering of the paper, some flowers, different textures here, but still maintaining that flat profile, which is to me very, very important. And if that's not enough, this interactive layout, you get this. Again, notice the base page theme here with the pocket on the inside. Hopefully you realize that. And then the back side of this is just for straight up photo mats, or if you want some beautiful pattern paper. Okay, if this is a Christmas album, let's say you love, you like to save wrapping paper or a favorite wrapping paper of yours, you may want to put it here. I don't know much about acid-free stuff in terms of wrapping paper, so you may want to look into that, but just a suggestion for all you acid-free lovers here. They'll say, oh no, it's not acid-free. There's my little disclaimer. All right, so just beautiful, guys, absolutely beautiful. You're going to love this. If not, if you don't love this large format and you don't think you'll ever make this format, you will love it for just page arrangements. All right, page styles, how to incorporate different layers and when you should stop. Okay? At least when I think you should stop. And that's all works back to if you like my style. All right, so here's another 12 by 12 layout with the interactive elements. This one is just a straight up pocket, but then you have photos, layering, all sorts of good stuff. Over here, you have lots of layering, all sorts of layering, guys, and then that pocket. All right, the pocket. This pocket does not go all the way down. It would not make sense to do that. You will lose whatever's in there. So the pocket is kind of hidden by the layers, or not kind of, is hidden by the layers. This opens up again. You will find this very familiar. I showed you this in the first page. All right, check that out. How wonderful. Isn't that spectacular? 5 by 7, guys, all the way right here if you have it. Here, 8 by 10, 5 by 7, an arrangement of photos, lots of layering, created a layout, the look of a layout on this smaller or undercut page here. Let's not forget that this is all has a pocket as well. I failed to call that out in the other page. And then your stacked pocket look right here. Okay, beautiful. And then back to the layout. Just a beautiful album. Beautifully done. Again, the patented Hidden Hinge Plus binding system works back with this album. You don't have to change anything. My album covers are sized to fit the Hidden Hinge Plus binding system. All right. And again, you can pick up the album covers in my shop, paperphenomenon.com. So here is another layout. This one would be representative of what an 8 by 11 layout would look. Some people scrapbook in that 8 by 11 size. This would be representative of that. Just really fabulous. I love all of the layering. Beautiful. Notice no plastic sheets here. Okay? But you get that look and feel of the 12 by 12 married with what we all love about making mini albums, that interaction. Okay? That opens up there. Closes up. Interactive element right here, interactive element down here. When you pull everything out, it just looks like a typical layered layout. Very simple layout, nothing crazy, nothing extravagant, just lots of layering of papers and then strategically placing those, hiding those pockets. Okay, this pocket back here, this is an insertion point, not quite a pocket, but you can insert some things. Pocket down here. I opened that up already for you all. Here is this fabulous one. This one, you can either choose to just make flat or that pocket back here. She chose to make it flat. Okay, and she incorporated the little photo accordion. Okay. And I love that. Look at how cute she made a layout on that. That opens up and it just flips down for a few more photos. These photo mats are sized to fit the 4 by 6. You don't have to crop anything down. And then you open it up. So here she omitted the pocket but added the interaction with this piece right here. Okay, that opens up. Look at that. Absolute gorgeousness. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful spread crossing over to the other side of the page. This would be your double page layout. And then here is the interaction. Do you want some more? Let me show you some more. Look at that. Look at that. That's gorgeous. You want some more? Look at that. This is what happens when you open it up all the way. Notice now why I say you don't want to make every single page style. You want to limit, pick and choose your page styles. I know that's very difficult to do, but you have to, because you just will jack up your book, guys. All right, you're going to break your binding no matter how wonderful the material, how durable the material, and I'm referring to Tyvek. The weight of these pages are going to lift the binding off the core. What's your core? Your spine. So you must be very, very careful that you don't overload your book. All right. I just like to give you lots of different opportunities for making choices. When you master the choice making process of making these types of books where you can edit yourself, I say you succeeded, guys. All right. If you still want to add everything in the kitchen sink, I got to stop you. All right. So don't do that. Only, not because it doesn't look good, again, only because you lose the functionality. All right, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put all this effort into a book like this and not be able to manage it. Okay? Did I open this side? I did not. Here is another layout style where you have the option to make the pocket or not. Love that here she chose not to make the pocket. That's fantastic. All right, she did your traditional layout look, right? Look at that. She did some border punching, some layering of embellishments, all sorts of things. Look at that up here, that bracket look down here. Here's a film strip look at a bracket down here. Fabulous. And again, lots of layering of the paper. Opens up to reveal this absolutely gorgeous layout, arrangement of pockets, layouts, and photos. Right, this one opens up from side to side. Look at that. How fun is that? Check it out. Again, this can also be pocket card photo, pattern paper photos, however you want to do it, or a giant photo. All right, a cropped down version of an 8x10. All right, how beautiful would that be? And this over here, course pocket, all of these special edges that you see here, the tags, those oversized tags, that all comes in the core kit. Okay, and in some cases, I show you how to make a layout on your pockets. This is not a very good example of it, but here she put embellishment right in between the two pockets, not messing up the functionality, but just adding some decoration. Some of these, I can't remember where, I show you how to create a layout on a pocket. I covered this. Am I missing anything here? Nope. This goes over here. And again, picture, 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 picture. How fun. Pocket, pictures, embellishing. You got it all in this album. All of it. Okay, here you can absolutely create an event, a full year, a school year. I mean, you can absolutely cover it in this album. A wedding. A wedding. Oh my goodness. Just beautiful in this style. And this one, oh, did I do that? Yes, I did do that. Okay. And here's the back of that. Here is another layout. There is a pocket here. All right. I did the tags for showing you where the pocket is, because so you don't have to guess. Typically you pull out a tag shape. All right, but look at how gigantic this is. You can fit at least 2 4x6 photos on here. All right, and again, these oversized tags, you get them in your core kit, and you can find a core kit on in my website or on my website. All right, and look at this, all the beautiful layering here. Again, just in line with scrapbooking, traditional 12x12 scrapbooking. And here is the marriage. Traditional 12x12 scrapbooking married with mini albums, interaction, pocket style pages. Look at that. How fabulous. I love this page here. Very, very nice. She left that undone so you can slip the photo behind there. Created an insertion point with your by collaging some embellishments. Just really smart matting. Good job. Love it. I cover all of this stuff, guys, in the tutorial, in the videos, not in the tutorial. The tutorial is only for making your pages, your base pages. Okay, the layouts are all covered in videos. I just want to make sure I make that clear to you all. Opens up like so. Here's another double spread in terms of a layout. Hidden pockets in the back. You get these calendar pages in your core kit. Again, the tags just demonstrating the interaction, but then your traditional 4x6s with some 4x4s and that beautiful embellishing, flat embellishing. You open that up. Look at that. Ah, how gorgeous. See, look at perfect example how to treat these oversized tags. I love how she punched the hole here with a snowflake. How smart is that? Super cute. Okay, 5x7s on this side. And then again, more interaction on this side. Just really pretty, fun to touch, unique way to... This happened all before the planner craze, guys. All before the planner craze. Did calendar sheets for journaling. Okay, how fun is that? And then look at this. Love, love, love. Lots of interaction here, guys. Again, playing on the whole layout thing. I sound like a broken record, I know, but I just want to make sure you guys understand. Okay, look at that. Love the oversized tabs. I talk a lot about oversized tabs in my videos. Placement of acetates, just tabs everywhere, just kind of directing people where to open things. If it becomes too complicated, tabs are the way to go for directing people or navigating people through the album. Okay, look at this. This is an envelope that was in the core kit. Pocket. So an undersized pocket here, but it looks like a layout. How wonderful is that? So she included the scrapbooking layout and also the interactive element that I recommend typically when you're not adding the pockets, but it totally works. So thank you, Yvette. Totally, totally works. Over here, created a pocket with acetate or transparency film. How cute is that? Right? Look at that. Right on the picture. But this could be, the reason why I did this is because this could be a panoramic style photo where you have just people, let's say on this side, and then the scenery in the background, but you still want some journaling on this picture. Slap an acetate pocket on there and you get to see the picture still, but you have some areas to tuck away some tickets, anything, some ephemera, whatever you want, guys, whatever you want. And then some photos on the back, on the bottom. Just again, things you would see in a 12x12 layout right on this page. And then there's the interaction for your pockets. And an envelope, okay, an envelope made serving double duty as a photo mat. How fun is that? Okay, and again, all of this you get in your core kit. Wonderful way to use a giant size image on a page. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And some more goodness. Some more goodness. I told you this one was going to be long. Beautiful, beautiful. I can't take it. This album is just divine. I love it. Giant oversized stacked pocket assembly over here. I give you a smaller version of the stack pocket, a larger size version of the stack pocket, all sorts of things, guys. This is a really fun pages, a really fun album to make. So I think you will enjoy it very much. And here, I did this page here, which is looks like a layout, but it's a pocket with a closure. Okay, and there's room for photo mat there. Oh, you gotta tuck that all the way in. And beautiful use of the paper, lots of layering here, punched edges, these giant images here. I think this is a Simple Stories paper. These large Simple Stories images that truly work for 12x12 layouts. Look at how beautiful that looks in an album like this. All right, just fabulous. That flips open to get more interaction. Here's the other side of the layout. Okay. And there you go. Just beautiful. And we're almost done. How sad, because this album is so gorgeous. Here is the photo. This one is the double one. Okay, which you could do 2 of these or 1. Look at this, how fabulous. And that folds up. These are sized and assembled to close even after you have photos in them. All right, you can see something like this elsewhere, but I promise you, once you start putting photos in it, it doesn't do this. It's a hot mess. I do these things specifically so you guys can actually put photos in it. Not that it's a fun pull out and then you can't put anything in it because it doesn't close properly. This is done right. Okay, and flipped open, create some interaction here, and here's another quick way to create interaction and maximize the space of your album. Right, these all open. 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures, you get 8. All right, or maybe more, 12, with because it's times 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Open up. This one opens up if you want to do the 5 by 7. This one opens up as well. And I show you all sorts of different arrangements for photos, sizes. Well, you saw that throughout the album. It's just, you're going to love it. You're going to love this workshop. It's fantastic. Look at this beautiful spread here. The potential for photos here. How wonderful. The potential for photos here. How wonderful. And again, the look that we all love in mini albums is the ability to do this with pattern paper. You don't get this in a store-bought album. You get a shell that you slap your pages into, a sleeve, and done. All right, Retrospection 365 again marries the things that we love about traditional scrapbooking with mini albums, and this is what you get, guys. All right, this is quite the baby, I must say, of that marriage. Quite the baby. All right, so you're gonna let's close everything up, and just beautiful, guys. This is truly, truly a keepsake. If you want to give somebody the ultimate wedding gift, excuse me, this would be it. Oh, I lost this from somewhere. Just gonna stick it right in here. Yvette, thank you for sharing your beautiful family with us. This album is gorgeous. And remember, yes, I sell the closure and the hardware and all this, but I don't want that to deter you from making this album. You can do any closure or no closure at all. The closure is here because it's another O to mini album making. All right, that's why it's there, but you don't have to have a closure if you don't want it. So I'm gonna link you down below to Retrospection 365 in the shop, and this will also be linked to the playlist. So if you keep on watching videos, it'll automatically prompt other Retrospection 365 projects. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and until next time.